Welcome to some brand new Pokemon Showdown random battles today, because the Pokemon Gaia episode that was meant to be going up today is actually going to be postponed for a little while, because it turns out that last episode was the end of Beta 2.5, the version that we were running. So until that game gets updated, which I do not know when that will be, we're kind of stuck in that game, so that's going to be on hold. Meaning, as soon as that comes out, that'll be the playthrough we pick up. For the time being, we're going to end off this week with some random battles, because first of all, I wasn't ready for the playthrough to end, and second of all, random battles are fun to do and easy to do for me, so that's perfect. Also, the webcam is not set up currently because, you know, I'm moving things at the moment, so that's going to be a little while before that comes back up, probably until the weekend. And then hopefully it'll all go well. So, I see a Swallow, and I don't want to see it get a Toxic or a Flame Orb up for free, so I'm just going to Fire Blast it. He's going to U-turn, which stops him getting that Orb up and does 0 damage to us, so something's taking a Fire Blast. If he has something with Flash Fire, we obviously can't predict that, because we don't know what his team is, that's the whole point of random battles. But it could be free damage on something. That's a Lunatone. I don't mind getting a Fire Blast off on that. However, we are not staying in. I can tell you that right now. So, fun fact, Feraligatr can come in here. If he wants to Calm Mind, he can go for it. He's just going to Power Gem. That actually did a fair amount of damage considering that's a Lunatone. But we can Dragon Dance here if we want to. It's a little bit early to Dragon Dance, right? It's a little bit early. We're just going to Waterfall. I don't want to just get bodied by something. I don't want to Dragon Dance too early now. This is a very, very powerful sweeper. I don't want to lose it. He goes into his Cradilly, which is really bad, actually. I'd rather have Dragon Dance than gone for the Ice Punch. But, you know what? It's not okay. It's not okay. This is not a good Pokemon for us to go up against. We have a Mawile, which can take It's Okay. It has Toxic. If it has Grass and Rock-type moves, then we are fine. We are actually fine. We can Mega Evolve, we can go for the Iron Head. I don't really want to substitute because I don't know what he's going to send in. If he sends in something with Infiltrator, we could get destroyed. I know it's a very low chance of that, but I'd rather just Iron Head something. Marowak, I love to Iron Head this personally, so let's go for that. That does a ton of damage. We outspeed. We can go for another Iron Head, and that's going to be a dead Marowak, so that's really good for us. Mega Mawile with the huge power coming through. I mean, it looks powerful. Look at those jaws coming out of its head. That's how you know it's powerful. That's how you know huge power is what this thing needs. Could have had any ability, but huge power fits it best. Here's a Buzzwole, as you do. Okay. So Buzzwole, in random battles, I've played a little bit of random battles, it should have not very good moves. It might have a fighting type move to hit, so that's about it. But for the most part, I think we can go into Scolipede pretty safely. There's no way he's going for Stone Edge, and he's probably banded or scarfed. So I think we go into Scolipede safely. He goes for the superpower, which is good because that drops his attack and defense. He is forced to swap out now. That's really good for us. I could definitely see the Swallow coming in here, which makes me want to set up a substitute. So we're going to set up a sub. Mr. Mime actually comes in here. Now, Mr. Mime is a little worrying. I don't want to say it's scary, but I'd love to just Mega Horn it, I'm going to be honest. My plan was to get the Toxic Spikes up, but I mean, they only really affect Cradilly and Buzzwole if Mr. Mime's in. Like, the other two are levitating. We're just going to Mega Horn the Mr. Mime for good damage. That does really good damage, actually. He goes for a nasty plot, probably expecting us to swap, but no, we went for damage, buddy. We went for damage. We're going for another Mega Horn. No reason not to. If he wants to go back into the Buzzwole, so be it. We miss our Mega Horn, which, you know, that could have an effect on this game. That actually could. If we miss the next one, that's had an effect, and that would be really bad. We're going to go for the Mega Horn because it's 85% accuracy. Okay, we do land it. We get a crit as well. Just for the sake of getting a crit, we're going to get a crit. So overall, our team's doing pretty well so far. Like, we have a Moltres in the back, which can kind of deal some damage to that Buzzwole as well. Unless the Buzzwole locks himself into a Rock-type move. So, the Swallow comes out here. The Swallow does come out here, and I don't think the Swallow can hit a Mawile. So I think we could potentially Baton... I might just sub, expecting U-turn. We outspeed. No reason not to sub. We can see what he does. He's going to go for Brave Bird. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. You can go for that Brave Bird. He is going to get a little bit of damage up because of the burn. But we should be able to Baton Pass into Mawile. Mawile has really good defense, and it's going to be really fast now. So we'll Baton Pass into Mawile, we'll get that flinch chance with Iron Head. This is a disgusting pair that I got. That did a lot of damage. That's a crit Guts boosted Brave Bird. That actually is insane. We're going to go for the Iron Head, because it should do a lot of damage if it doesn't kill. He has Protect, which just lowers himself to burn. So, thank you. I'm gonna Iron Head again. Thanks for losing 6% more HP. Not sure on the play there. Like, Iron Head's gonna kill. I wouldn't have gone for anything else. It's stab. Like, it's gonna do good damage to the rest of your team. The only real thing you can send in here is Buzzwole. And I could Fire Fang it, but Fire Fang's only 10 base power higher with super effective compared to an Iron Head stab move. So I'd rather have the 5% chance to flinch and still get good damage on it. I think we'll be fine. Plus that way we'll force him to superpower. I'm certain we've got this in the bag. We could potentially 6-0 here, and I'm feeling it. Battle timer is off. No. No, it's going back on, buddy. What do you think you're doing? You're not waiting me out. Why did he turn it off? So he goes back into his Buzzwole, okay. Now we could play smart here, and we could go for a substitute. The question is, do we live a superpower at that health? I think we do. I'm just going to Iron Head. I'm not going to overthink anything. We're just going to Iron Head. We're going to see what happens. We don't. I should have substituted, made him lower his attack and defense, then went for the Iron Head. That actually ended up a lot worse for us than it probably should have. So he's probably locked into the superpower, meaning we go into Moltres and we click Will-O-Wisp, because residual damage on something, or we can set up a substitute if we want to hit that Lunatone. We can go for a sub. Expecting Lunatone. Okay, he goes into Cradily, but you know what? Sub being up is nice and all, so that's fine. Do we have any way to Toxic this thing? Does any Pokemon have Toxic? Nope. Okay, Will-O-Wisp is residual damage. I would love to Will-O-Wisp it, but we miss. He goes for a Rock Slide. That's going to break us up. I think this thing can take out Lunatone, and is definitely useful against Buzzwole, so I really want to keep it around. The least useful thing we have, though, is probably Scolipede, so I'm happy to just remove Scolipede, in all honesty. I don't mind that. Actually goes for the Toxic. Wow, that's some craziness right there. I'm actually going to set up Toxic Spikes here, I think. Yeah, I'm actually going to set up the Toxic Spikes. We actually live on 1 HP. Oh my god. We live on 1 HP. We have... I don't really care about Toxic that much. I just want to get stuff poisoned, so I'm just going to Mega Horn, because it'll do some insane damage to this Cradily. That does lovely damage to this Cradily. We do go down for it, but overall, worth it in every sense of the word. That is actually beautiful. So, now we have some options. Because Moltres is kind of fast. We could go into Feraligatr and Ice Punch, because Feraligatr really doesn't do too much for us now, so... We'll just go into Feraligatr and Ice Punch this thing. I really don't see it doing a lot else. We'll just go for it. We'll reveal the Ice Punch. It doesn't really matter too much. We have Water and Ice moves. That's pretty much going to hit the rest of his team. We get rid of the annoying Cradily. Buzzwole kind of has to sweep here, I feel. He still doesn't know what two of my Pokemon are as well, so that's good. Goes back into the Lunatone. Weirdly enough. I'm just going to Waterfall. That was a really silly play. He let that go for nothing. I know it's not the most incredible Pokemon, but... letting it go for nothing? That's a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird. I don't know about that, buddy. So he's putting it all on Buzzwole right now. He's like, Buzzwole? You're going to sweep him. Actually going to sweep him. He's going to get poisoned, so that's really good. I think this thing is Scarfed. Meaning we should Aqua Jet. But I'm going to Waterfall just in case. Oh, okay. It's not Scarfed. He locks himself into Poison Jab and dies, because that's not enough to kill. Should have probably went for the superpower there, no matter what. Just to remove the Feraligatr. Like, at that point, he had no way to really win. He would have had to... he'd have had to go for a Rock-type move. I'm pretty sure they were on Stone Edge. Stone Edge would have probably been his way to win, but... we ended up winning that one, so that's all good. Right, we're going to look for another battle. We're going to have another Grey battle, because that was actually kind of intense. Like, it was very heavily in my favour, I feel, but... it was still a good match, so I liked it. I see an Altaria and I want to Toxic it immediately. We're Toxicking it immediately. I don't want that thing setting up Dragon Dances on me. I really don't. If that's a Mega Altaria, then that thing is going to set up Dragon Dances, run Return and Earthquake, and shred everything. So I want some Toxic on that. I don't want to play with Pixelate Mega Altaria, make that go away. Altaria, I think that's what came out of my mouth. Sounded real good. I'm still a little bit ill. Everything sounds great. Everything sounds really mumbly coming out of my mouth. It's great. I love it. It's really, really good for quality videos. So, we're going to have to put that... Oh, no, we're not going to have to put the timer on. But he does Mega Evolve. And he does Dragon Dance. Exactly as I thought he would. So, that's really bad. It's really bad. We could go into the Vivillon if we think he's going to Earthquake. It's very risky. It's very, very risky. Because Vivillon can actually sweep. However, he might just return. We have Cheek Pouch Bataya Berry. That's kind of fun. We're gonna sub. He Heal Bells. Now that is really awkward. We're gonna have to Toxic again. I don't care how we do it. We have to get a Toxic on this thing, and we have to let Toxic go. Like I don't want to swap out. And Dedenne, you're really gonna struggle with this. You really are. You're really gonna struggle in this matchup. We're just gonna Thunderbolt. We're probably gonna go down. It's going to do like 5 damage. It's actually going to do like 5 damage. But it's 5 damage we need. Oh, this Mega Altaria is going to destroy me. I'm pretty sure he sent me a message that's like, hey, stop Toxicking me, did not see Heal Bell. And yeah, that makes sense, but there's not a lot else I can do. So, what can we do against this thing? What can we do against this Mega Altaria? We don't have a lot of options. We do not have options for this thing. We are in a horrible situation. We have an Air Balloon Togedemaru, which is nice and all, but it can't do anything. We have an Iron Head for Simeon with a Choice Scarf. Is that how we're playing this? I think that's how we're playing this. I think we're doing this. We're gonna go for Iron Head on our Persimmon. This Pokemon, this is one of the worst things for our team. This is not good for our team. They're just having a casual chat in here. These two people, they're like, yeah, this guy's an idiot. Probably. I don't know why, I just assume that all the time. It's like, yeah, they're kind of right. We're going to have to Iron Head Flinch. Iron Head Flinch would be great, because one Iron Head Flinch, toxic damage, then another Iron Head probably would secure us this Altaria's death, which would be great. However, he might just preserve it for later, because he's seen how much we're struggling to get rid of it by sending a Persimmon in against it. So, I don't know. I know you're scarfed. Yeah? Yeah, I am. We're speed tied. Actually, I actually thought we were a few points higher. Do you feel lucky, Punk? I feel lucky. I feel lucky. I am feeling the luck. I felt the luck. I felt the luck. Okay, I feel slightly bad. I feel a little bit bad, because that was very much in our luck, but we had no other way to get rid of it, so I mean... Oh, we kinda had to... He has a Calm Mind Kyogre. Oh, don't say stuff like that. That's scary. Don't do that. You can't be saying stuff like that. That's really terrifying to me, because I don't have the Pokemon to deal with it. We're going to go into our Togedemaru. It's going to take a large hit, but... Oh, Toxic Spikes. That's good for us. That's really good for us. We can get a free Nuzzle off. I'm going to go for the Nuzzle, not straight around the Zingzap, because he's probably going to swap, because, you know, Electric type and all that. So I'd rather Paralyze something and then play the Flinch game. we have a lot of the Flinch game right here. He has a Wormadam. Good play, good play. How do we want to deal with this Wormadam? That is the question. How do we want to play against this Wormadam? I kind of want to use Maractus because it's trash and I want to get it gone. Good play, great play. Let's go Maractus. Like, the Pokemon I have right now are very strong. Very, very strong. We're going to try and Toxic the Wormadam. If he goes back into the Tentacruel, then hey, next level plays. So, we are not fighting with the most powerful team, but I don't think it's over. I don't think it's entirely over. I think Maractus might just pull it back. He actually goes back into the Tentacruel. This guy, does he know every set that a Pokemon can have? Does he actually know everything? Oh my, I don't like this at all. He knows everything, this man. He's a mastermind of this game. We're just gonna Giga Drain. We're letting the Maractus go. I don't care about the Maractus. I don't think we have a way of winning this. Like, it's not the most negative into our favor, but it's really bad. Like, our team is really bad. We're going back into Togedemaru. We really have to. I don't like it, but we really have to. Like, we're going back into Togedemaru, and then we're swapping straight out into the Vivian, because he's going to go back into the Wormadam. Okay, we're making plays now, people. We are making plays. We are losing all of our health to rocks. We're losing all of our health to rocks right now, and we're going to Quiver Dance. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to Quiver Dance. We have to. We actually have to. We have to try. If this thing has any rock moves, who knows? Oh, I got a bad team, send help! I got a really bad team, someone help! Oh, he has made a good point. This guy in the chat's like, with 1-2 ties with flinch on top. He swaps. We get our Quiver Dance. Okay, right. It is time. It is time. We're going for the Sleep Powder. We outspeed, we get the Sleep Powder. That's good. That's really good. We get the Sleep Powder. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. We're gonna go for a Hurricane because we need big damage right now. For Vion, we need big damage right now, okay, bud? We actually need huge damage right now. So for Vion, please destroy. I should have potentially went for another Quiver Dance, actually, because that way we'd get extra special defense against this thing, you know, and all that stuff. So, we can hope, we can really hope that we get the confusion and just go for full hacks. I don't want to go for full hacks. I feel bad for the flinches earlier. I really do feel bad. First of all, we won 2 speed ties and we got the flinch. Like that was a lot of help. He's not wrong. But we're gonna go for the Hurricane. We get the confusion. We do get the confusion. We do get the confusion. I'm real. I'm Quiver Dancing again. I don't care. We're gonna live this next hit fine. We're actually gonna live this next hit fine. Don't worry. He's gonna air slash. He misses. Oh. Oh. Oh, that. We're just gonna Hurricane. We miss. Okay, I'm not gonna... He deserved to hit the air slash, in all honesty. That's why I didn't want to go for the Sleep Powder again and try and, like, do that, but... That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I'm Quiver Dancing once more, just because that way the air slash won't kill and all that. He doesn't hit himself in confusion. This next Hurricane should kill. I think Vivian might just destroy everything. I really think that might just happen. We land the Hurricane. Leftovers Vivian is apparently what is going to secure us this game with this NU team. He doesn't know we have a Necrozma. That's why I'm being nice to this guy. Like, if he knew we had a Necrozma, he would not be feeling very nice right now, but he doesn't know. We're just going to Hurricane again. I'm really feeling my 91% accuracy luck. I'm feeling it. Well, that's how it goes. I should have bug buzzed. That's basically what just happened. I should have bug buzzed. So that's kind of crazy. We are going back into the Passimian. We're gonna have to Earthquake. I don't think we win, but I didn't think we won from the start. I was just playing to have fun. We could have won with that Vivian. I could have definitely won if I went with Sleep Powder, but I felt bad, so I decided not to. Wormadam comes in, eats the Earthquake for like a champ, because for some reason Wormadam is the most bulky Pokemon on his team. And the only real thing we have to deal with it is a Necrozma. So we either let the Togedemaru go, or we reveal a Necrozma right now and possibly get a Toxic. And I really don't want to get a Toxic. So we're going to reveal the token. We're just going to sack off our Togedemaru. Which is a horrible thing to do, but Necrozma can deal with the Tentacruel and the Skuntank because it has Swords Dance with Earthquake. So, realistically, it's the Pokemon to get rid of. I don't like it, but it is the Pokemon to get rid of, so we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling like I'm making bad plays. I should have probably just... Oh, he actually goes into the Skuntank. We're gonna Nuzzle. I want to Nuzzle the Skuntank, I really do. We get the Nuzzle off on the Skuntank. Now that is really good. Gets paralyzed. We're gonna Zing Zap. We have Power Flinch on our side right now. He pops our balloon, that's fine. He gets the defense drop, that's fine as well. I don't mind. I actually don't mind. We're gonna Zing Zap again. No reason not to. He should probably get paralyzed or flinched, so be it. That's fine. That's actually fine. We're just gonna Zing Zap again because we're gonna remove the Skuntank. He's gonna go back into the Wormadam probably because he knows we have only electric moves. I don't think Togedemaru gets Iron Head, which is weird because it gets Zing Zap, which is the electric type version of Iron Head, but it doesn't get Iron Head. No, that'd be weird. So, that's fine. We're just gonna Nuzzle on the off chance that he goes for frickin' Toxic Spikes, but obviously he won't. So yeah, that's a problem. We are gonna get poisoned by Necrozma no matter what. That does kind of suck. I kind of want to keep Simeon around because it's scarfed and can deal with stuff. So we're gonna bring out the Necrozma now. We're bringing out the power right now. We have to do it. We do not outspeed, so we are just gonna Psycho Cut, and we're gonna hope that everything starts going well into our favor with this Necrozma. He has a Gothitelle, which actually counters my last two Pokemon really, really hard. So I think he's got this in the bag. We're going to Swords Dance on the off chance that he doesn't kill us and tries to Calm Mind. And that way we can like go for Stone Edge or something. But he's going to Shadow Ball. That's going to do really good damage and get the special defense drop. Yeah, I think that's it. We're going to go for the Stone Edge because it's the most powerful move we have. It still doesn't do enough. He's going to Shadow Ball. That's enough to kill with the poison damage. And I think he's going to have Psychic to deal with our Simeon. So I think that's GG. Overall, a fairly fun match. I had fun. Like, at the end of the day, I had fun. I mean, we could go for Iron Head flinches, but I'd rather just go for Earthquake damage. Earthquake doesn't kill. He goes for Psyshock. That's game. That's... Simeon! Why are you so bulky? I want you to apologize now. I want you to apologize for the hacks now. I apologize. He says thanks. That's the most calm match I have ever had. Like, he was so forgiving. I like that man. I like that man. He's a fun person to play against. 10 out of 10 would play against him again. We are going to look for one more match, though. We're going to start with a Dragonite right here that doesn't have Dragon Dance. That's upsetting. We have a much more powerful team than last time. We have a much more powerful team. There's a Venusaur against us. I kind of want to just Fire Punch it. But part of me thinks it's Mega. I'm just going to Fire Punch. It is Mega. Fire Punch is doing nothing. Okay, that's annoying. That's actually doing nothing. He's also going to knock off our Lumberry, but I'm not too concerned with that. At the end of the day, the Lumberry really didn't matter too much. However, we really don't hit this thing at all, which is a bit of a problem, because we're going to struggle against it. Now, we could go into the Thundurus, because it has Hidden Power Flying. We really don't have too much for this. We really don't. Like, this is quite an annoying Pokemon for us to go up against. I'm just gonna Outrage. We're gonna go straight to the damage. Okay, we're actually going straight to the damage. He's gonna Sludge Bomb, does get the poison. Our next Outrage will actually kill this Venusaur if he decides to keep it in. If he has a Fairy type, he's 100% going into it because no reason not to. So this gives us a little bit of information to whether he has a type on his team. He does have a Fairy type on his team though, so that's kind of annoying. That means an extra turn of poison damage and forcing us to swap. However, that Venusaur is very, very low and might not be able to get back to full health, which is good for us. Now, I'm expecting a Fairy move, or a Bug move, or something along those lines. I don't see many opportunities for me to bring in Butterfree. I don't know, I just don't. I don't see much opportunity to bring in Butterfree. I think now might be the time. I'm going to go into Butterfree. He could Quiver Dance here, and that'd be really bad. He does Quiver Dance there, and that is really bad. So that's awkward. Even with a Quiver Dance up, we are going to start winning the speed tie, so we're just going to Air Slash. Just for damage. He's going to Baton Pass and go back into the Venusaur, which barely lives. Oh, dude, you can't be doing this. That's crazy. We're going to Quiver Dance because he's going to start Synthesizing. Okay, that's good. Right, we can out Quiver Dance him right here. We can. Because if we Quiver Dance again, he outspeeds us this turn, but we'll start speeding next turn and doing some actual damage. So, unless he has something crazy, he's going to Synthesis twice. Okay. I can respect that. I can respect that. He's going to Synthesis twice. We're now going to Air Slash, and it's going to do a really good amount. That's the catch. This is going to that does over half. Knockoff hits. We lose our leftovers, but we have 2 Quiver Dances up now. So, does it even matter? No. Butterfree is here. Butterfree is ready to destroy everything. What is it with the Quiver Dance Pokemon and putting in work today? I like my Quiver Dance Pokemon today. Should the team builder this week be around a Quiver Dance Pokemon? That's the question. Do I make it around a Butterfree? I'm slightly tempted actually, but that's kind of disgusting. Yeah, this Glalie is a little bit of a problem. I don't think we can kill it with one Bug Buzz no matter what, so I think Air Slash Flinch is the way to go. I mean, it's damage. It's damage. If Air Slash barely misses the kill, then Bug Buzz would have been the play. He actually has the Ice Shard. So Bug Buzz was the play no matter what. Because he's going to live. Yeah, I'm just letting the Butterfree go. Butterfree did his thing. I don't need this thing around anymore. Honestly, Butterfree did much more than I expected it to. So, that's all I really need. We can't go back into Dragonite, ever. Like, that's not happening. And by ever, I mean, we really shouldn't. We can go into the Deoxys and get our rocks up now. I feel like these are mostly free rocks, so we can do this. He might go into the Ribombee, he doesn't. He's going to Taunt, but he is slower than us. Now, I'm not going to lie. How does Deoxys outspeed Glalie? Deoxys defense, that is. Is this max speed? Because that's disgusting if this is max speed. He's going to Super Fang. That's a pretty good tech thing to have against a Deoxys, actually. Against a Deoxys defense, if you have Super Fang, you're in a lot of luck, so I'm kind of annoyed about that. I don't know why, I just expect an explosion. Every time I see Glalie now, it's like, it's gonna explode. But this is not Mega Glalie, so no explosion to be seen. Two more Seismic Tosses will kill. He does go into the Ludicolo. And the Ludicolo took a lot of damage. So, I don't really have a lot to swap into it. So I'm just going to Seismic Toss again. It's not quite a 2-hit KO from that range. That sucks. He does have Life Orb, so he's actually taking a lot of damage. We can actually recover here. And I'm going to go for the recover here. Because he's just proven he does no damage to us, meaning that we win this war. Because his Life Orb is going to make him lose more health in the long run, meaning our Seismic Toss is doing more damage and stuff like that. So we can actually win this fight, meaning he kind of has to swap. Overall, I wouldn't even say it's that stally. I'd just say we win this matchup. He goes for the Rain Dance, actually, fun fact. That means he's probably going to go for a Water-type move with Swift Swim to try and get damage, so I'm just going to recover because he'll die for Tidal Life Orb. Making the plays right here. We get our recover off, we go back to the health. He just killed himself for nothing, basically. He did set up Rain if he has more Water-types, or Swift Swim Pokemon that aren't Water-types, which I'm sure there's one of, or two of. There's Beartick, there is, there we go, fourth one. So, because Beartick, he can bring that in. He brings in the Ribombee, in Stealth Rocks and all that stuff, so that's fine. We don't have too much to deal with this. I'm just gonna Seismic Toss because it's damage, and this thing gets no recovery. So, Ribombee doesn't have the most HP. Overall, I'm kind of happy just smacking it a little bit. It does have leftovers, but I'm not too concerned about that, really. At the end of the day, I think Cinccino can live any, like, one hit. I think even Deoxys might be able to live a hit. Maybe not a Bug Buzz, but, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Deoxys is kind of tanky. 276 defense? Let's find out. Can we live a... Ah, he has Roost. Oh, no. I didn't realize Ribombee got Roost. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. That's really, 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 really bad for us. That's so bad for us. That's incredibly bad. We're going to taunt him so he can't set up anymore. Really late on that taunt. We are really, really late on that taunt. But it does force him to attack. That's the one positive we have going for us. He has to attack. He has Moonblast, which does a lot to Deoxys. We get the Seismic Toss. It does a lot of damage. We can't recover. We're just going to Seismic Toss and let ourselves go down. We have to let ourselves go down, sadly. The dream would have been for him to swap, but obviously there's no reason to. So he doesn't have a Bug-type move, is what we just found out. He does not have a Bug-type move. But he does have Moonblast. And the only Pokemon we can really bring in, we have to go into something physical, which means we have to go into Cinccino. Because if not, I don't think Politoed Skull is going to kill. I mean, it does have Drizzle Boost, but I don't think it's going to kill. I really don't. That means Thundurus is our best play, really. But Cinccino is... Oh, I don't know what our best play is right now. I think it's Cinccino. If Cinccino doesn't get one hit, then it's Cinccino. We're gonna go for the Tail Slap, because it's like the easiest thing to kill. We do not live. And his taunt ends. We have to go into Thundurus. I think he's got the sweep here. We're gonna go for the Hidden Power Flying, super effective stab and all that. He's gonna Baton Pass. Oh. Moonblast would sweep me. What are you passing it into? I'm very afraid. Probably something with more health, obviously. I don't think he's going into the Glalie, in which... If he goes into the Glalie here, I'm gonna laugh. But I don't think he's going into the Glalie. Because Glalie had Ice Shard, first of all. Please, go into the Glalie. Please, just do it. Be a living meme. Go into the Glalie. You can do it. I believe in you, buddy. Raikou. Raikou. We aren't killing that. We're just gonna nasty plot at this point. We actually outspeed. Oh no, it's Prankster. Duh. Ignore me. I'm being silly. Yeah, we don't win. We go into Dragonite. We click Earthquake on the off chance that, you know, he goes for Calm Mind. But yeah, I think, yeah, he definitely wins. He can Thunderbolt my Politoed, and he wins. That Quiver Dance was really good. We had Quiver Dance Wars, and I lost. I'm upset. But yeah, that's GG. So, they were good matches. He actually Aura Spheres. Just because he knows the Scald isn't going to kill. We do get the Burn, actually, which is kind of funny, but... yeah. Like, I'm not even going to protect. He can kill us with Thunderbolt if he wants to, but yeah, there's no point protecting and trying to stall it out with a Life Orb or whatever. He wins. So, good matches, lots of Quiver Dance, but overall, that's going to be our Showdown battles for today. So if you guys have enjoyed, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!